I'm Thomas Barrow, valet to his lordship, and welcome to Downstairs at Downton. Now, something very, very serious has happened. Here's the issue. You see, Mr. Carson likes the salt to be on the left and the pepper on the right. Now, someone has been moving them around, and Mrs. Patmore, Miss O'Brien and everyone else is trying to blame me. You see, that's why I'm here, to clear my name. Here's how it played out. It was Miss O'Brien to put the boot in first.
Don't blame me, Mr. Carson. How dare you? I won't take the blame because I saw Thomas do it. I saw him put the salt on the right and the pepper on the left, when it should be other way round. Everybody knows that, Mr. Carson.
Yes, well, thank you, Miss O'Brien. There shall be a full investigation as to how the salt and the pepper got on the wrong side. No one is safe. Not even you, Mrs. Patmore.
But I don't see why I should take the blame. I've been in that kitchen trying my damnedest to make the best food for the house with that wretched girl Daisy.
Don't blame me, Mrs. Patmore.
I will blame you.
Please don't blame me, Mrs. Patmore.
I will blame you.
Oh, why don't you go fuck yourself, Mrs. Patmore?
Daisy? Where would I find the time to put the salt on the left and the pepper on the right? Or whatever way it goes, Mr. Carson. Ever since the salt-sugar fiasco of Series 1, I've stayed well away from any condiment-related problems. And you can stop looking at me like that, Mrs. Hughes, because 2 episodes ago you had cancer and we were best friends. So don't go giving me guilty eyes.
All right, Mrs. Patmore, that's quite enough out of you. Mr. Carson, I don't know who moved the salt or the pepper, whether it was Thomas or anybody else for that matter.
Yes, well, let's just keep this to ourselves, shall we? We don't want it getting upstairs, and certainly not to Mr. Crawley.
Something has come to my attention. I don't know why we don't just all live in a simpler way. I mean, does it matter if the salt is on the left and the pepper is on the right?
I think it matters a great deal. The salt should be on the left and the pepper on the right. I might have known people like you would do such a thing coming from Crawley.
We're not actually from Crawley. That's just our surname.
Dinner is served, my lady. The salt is on the right, and the pepper is on the left. I do apologise, your lordship. We are looking into it right away.
It's quite all right, Carson. You're not to blame. You never are. I don't see why it matters. I don't like salt or pepper. And I'm not respected round this table because my name's not Crawley. And I don't even know where Crawley is. Is it in Ireland? No. So I don't care. And Lady Sybil, she agrees with me.
Well, where is Sybil?
She's upstairs. She's got a sore head.
Oh, could Dr. Clarkson not fetch us some tablets?
There'll be no need for that, Lady Grantham, because Lady Sybil is pregnant, and I can assure you that nothing will go wrong with her birth. So your mind can be at rest, your ladyship.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Clarkson. That is a relief. She does seem very determined. Is there anything else we can help you with, Dr. Clarkson?
Well, there is one small matter, is that the salt, as I have noticed, is on the right, and the pepper is on the left, when it should be the other way around. I do apologise, your lordship.
Good God, Clarkson! Is there anything else you wish to predict? Next to me predicting the death of one of my daughters!
Oh, don't attack Dr. Clarkson. He may be right about the salt and the pepper.
You're quite right. I do apologise, Dr. Clarkson. It's been a traumatic evening for us all. Thomas, do you know anything about this? To which I replied, how could I, your lordship? I've been too busy trying to bum the new footman.